Part 1. Launching a bold brand. Bold brands begin with great brand names. But brands are much more than just names. They are the sum parts of a company and the customer's relationship with the company's products or services. When consumers form a relationship to a brand, such as Apple or Ford, or Uber or Nike, their relationship focuses not just on the actual product or service that's delivered, but also on its quality and reliability, as well as the consumer's perception of what the business represents and how it operates. Brand names are at the core of a brand's overall persona. They have to be, otherwise we couldn't easily tell friends about them, ask store clerks for them, or search online for more information about them. While brands help identify a business and its products or services, the trademark is the legal protection that attaches to a brand's name, logo, or other symbols to help customers differentiate that brand from its competitors. Brand names aren't always registered trademarks, but they should be if possible. While even an unregistered brand name has some trademark protection, that protection is significantly less than the rights given to trademarks registered with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, or USPTO. In this book and this multimedia series, we explore how to choose and create a brand name, explain how to protect it under trademark law, and provide other tips for building a bold brand. But before we can talk about registration and other trademark issues, let's first review what makes for a strong name that can help build a brand, a foundation that can offer strong trademark protection. Chapter 1. Choose wisely. A bold company or product brand begins with the selection of a name. A creative name, combined with trademark registration, is a strong foundation upon which to build a brand because it is more likely to be unique and more likely to be protectable. A brand built upon a name that is not unique in the industry or that is made up of solely descriptive or weak terms is on a weak foundation and is therefore much more at risk for being less memorable, less protectable, and less distinctive. A creative name is valuable for multiple reasons. The more distinctive a brand name is, the greater the odds that it will be unique in the applicable industry, and therefore will be more likely to stand out among the competition. A name that is easy to remember and spell is also important for building a bold brand. For example, which sounds like a more exciting and valuable brand? Jim's Gym down the street or Vantage Fitness? Joe's Pizza, which is down the street, or Pitanza, which is also down the street that way? Search.com or Google? I think you'll agree with me that half of those names are much more creative. A strong, distinctive brand name is also more likely to achieve strong protection under the law and is generally easier to remember. eBay is stronger than online auction. Staples office supply store is stronger than Office Depot. Wired magazine is stronger than Technology Today. While it can no doubt be difficult in many industries to find a unique name, don't give up and don't hone in on just one name too early in the process. Instead, I suggest cast a very wide net and come up with a variety of options at the outset. Let your ideas marinate for a few days and ask colleagues, employees, or other trusted sounding boards for their comments and feedback. Brainstorming basics. Brainstorm for names with characteristics, prefixes, and suffixes in mind. When working on a new name, don't focus only on one possible name. Consider a variety of different ideas or pieces of a name in dozens of variations or combinations. Some additional brand name brainstorming tips include: be creative. Some of the best brand names are words you had never heard of before they were created, like Google, Kodak, ESPN. They're coined unique names, and they are the easiest to protect and make the strongest trademarks. Creative spellings or combinations of symbols and words also make for good trademark possibilities. Another brainstorming tip: send a message. What message are you trying to communicate to consumers with your name? A brand name can convey one or more of many characteristics, such as trustworthy, fun, young, simple, conservative, bold, sexy, new, old, funny, fancy, rich, local, or corporate. Before you focus on potential names, focus on the message that you want that name to represent. Another tip: think big. Remember, if your business is successful, and who doesn't want their business to be tremendously successful, it could become known worldwide. Someone may want to license, franchise, or buy it down the road. If you believe the brand name's unimportant, the odds are your brand will never become important. But if you prepare for the possibility that your brand will be hugely successful, maybe one day it will be, and you will have built a bold brand equipped for such success. If the creators of Google, Coca-Cola, or Kodak, or The Gap had settled for a boring or unprotectable brand name when they launched, it could have limited the business's potential for success. Customers and investors are less likely to get behind a brand name that is boring or weak.